free will versus fate is a question as old as time. Like, we have questions of fate dictating our future that go back to our oldest and deepest myths, whether we're talking uh, Greek mythology, whether we're talking, well, any of the mythologies. These questions of fate dictating our path, or whether we have free will, are just some of the deepest questions that humans have struggled with, and that religions of various types, or mythological systems of belief, have wrestled with. And when it comes to our characters in the Ultideic prophecies, when you introduce the concept of prophecy into your worldview, it automatically begs the question, like, do we have free will? To what extent does prophecy dictate our future path, either individually or as societies? And what I would say is, we explore that question in quite a bit of detail. Is, do the gods manipulate us through giving us what they call revelation, and our beliefs about that tend to shape our path, right? And there's the old adage, sometimes you meet your destiny on your path to try to avoid destiny, right? Like, knowing what your future might hold and your attempt to avoid your future brings about that future, right? Like, these are deep uh, myths and questions and stories that we've been exploring forever. And I think, for myself personally, I am absolutely convinced that there is free will. I am not a determinist by any stretch of the imagination. I believe very firmly in that. But I also recognize that much of what we consider to be free will is an illusion, and that we don't understand how heavily influenced by our upbringing, our culture, our environment, the people around us, the manipulation of those who are more powerful or influential in our religions or in our politics or society. Influencers move us in ways that advertising moves us in ways that are super complex. We don't understand ourselves well enough, um, certainly at a conscious level, but even down to a subconscious level, we just don't understand ourselves well enough to really identify and disaggregate where we are free and where we exercise that judgment in a truly free will method,